being skilled first. Gonna be able to zone him out quite heavily here thanks to their damage over time. Can't really time walk off a lot of that. Meanwhile down the bottom though, Cheshire Cat will be first blood. Alright. That's what you would expect here. They even saw the Cosmic Finale coming out, so the Burst Strike is interesting. It would have down to the low ground here, but it's still in trouble though. He's got quite a couple of stacks on him. They're trying to turn this around, got them, and they will. Now the stick charges, verified, turning this around. Afoninje still spreading fire, but Viper, tanky enough. Alright, so this tower. Just healing up a bit. J4 has to be careful. With Rise still being there, he can always throw the Purification, but it also means this Phantom Assassin being left alone down here. They might want to think about switching around the lanes now. hestejoe got his level 4 now, should be able to withstand a little bit better, but now maybe they can get a kill here. hestejoe holding on to their Time Walk, now getting some help with the Purification Bomb on the money. Time Walk forward to secure the kill onto J4. So support rotation is on point here for Imperial, and this is something that they do time and time again. Even if they have a bad start on the lanes themselves, just mechanically, just played here and there. This little burst of damage, and with a stun, hestejoe can actually time walk that off. And now he's in a bit of trouble. At the same time, trouble up top again. Another kill. J4 also caught. Unable to really. He's going for the back build up by the looks of it. Headdress after the Ring of Aquila. Now, nice little double stun here in the bottom though. hestejoe able to undo some damage. Neuer not so lucky as he gets lassoed up. First lasso of the game. No Blink Dagger, but that'll be his completed drums sooner rather than later. Repel some Neuer here, so they grab Rise instead. He should end up falling, maybe not with all the stick charges, all the heats coming out. Gonna turn this around onto Cheshire Cat, so it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade for the time being. Babyknight made rotation as well. Gets us up. Chronosphere! All the 3 targets, but unfortunately Ace as well. They don't have the damage inside of it. So we keep going with Babyknight being controlled up by Afoninje. Now the Omnislash comes through, does a decent amount of damage, but Babyknight still being strong, being the Viper in the front lines, exactly what they drafted him for. And that's a triple kill for him. J4 just trying to TP out. Is there gonna be a bash? No. hestejoe. Target. There it is. Slow down. Bit of a Viper Strike. Cannot go anywhere. Need a couple of crits though. Well, maybe just a couple of right clicks on the Viper and I'll do the trick for sure. Clearer signal. And obviously you gotta figure out, alright, I am probably level 6 and there's a relocate coming in. hestejoe look for the chrono, finds it on 2. Meanwhile, Burst Strike in the backlines. They're looking to find Goddamn first and they will. hestejoe controlling up Afoninje, slowed down, trying to make it across to the other side, but plenty of mobility here on the side of Imperial. Should be able to track him down, maybe not though. Ace needs to find another jump and he will. Good flame break, not enough though. It's a double kill for the PA. Once again, that's the chrono that was effective in different ways. They will find Neuer on return. Cheshire Cat making that rotation. Instead of continuing to help out his team. Probably the wise decision now, not to TP in. This could be dangerous. He got them. hestejoe cuts his way through the trees and now Rise there to help out and beat that safety net. Oh, he actually still time walk, which is nice, but not nice enough. Bignum actually gets Ace with that Omnislash. Now just TP's out. That's a good trade for them, that's for sure. Beat a little bit.
Top tower is under attack.
Try and catch up to this PA. And yeah, looking at this net worth, sure you have Cheshire Cat the really good net worth, because he's been this kind of solo farming a little bit and joining a team fight. Now if they find Ace again, this will help. Despite the jump, he'll still die. Damage over time. So hey, not the worst. Nice little nuke. I just lose it again though. Bit of slow on a dagger, Rise, able to bring him down. Purification is not gonna help him. Dagger was one of Omniknight's proper ones. Which is a bit of an outdated build I suppose, these days with the advent of Dragonlance. It's being so cost effective. But yeah, they're also gonna have the Vlad soon on the Faceless Boy, the Desolators on the PA, they have an Aegis, so Imperial I have to show them otherwise, somehow. Good start with the smoke up in the back. They will need Sanking though, who's sitting in the side, so Cheshire Cat could find the initiation of his life here. Only finds Ryzen back, good enough here I suppose, if they can actually bring him down. They need to spam the last on him, was Babyknight looking for a target in the front. Now hestejoe finally coming in, they still didn't bring anyone down. There's a Chronosphere, only slash bouncing through, not enough to bring anyone down. 2 for nothing trade so far, now Bignum being brought down again as Ace healed up by the Omni Knight, and hestejoe, he's not done yet. He's looking for more, but this lasts a little bit longer on the side, so PR know what's going on, but then again, knowing this is not quite enough. You need to make something happen with it, and this is not what I meant. Not what I meant at all. J4, well, a bit of an easier target, I suppose. Repel, maybe it was bait, they find Rise again. Maybe not, relocate out. Now Ninja gets critted down by Ace. Not quite here, force over away. Ace needs to find another dagger, and maybe jump, there it is. Even back up to the high ground. Ah, beautiful play by Neuer. Find Cheshire Cat, yeah, but that'll spot out that there's a ward. Gotta get rid of that, now they're looking for the kill, they're looking for Rise, but can they even get him? He's just baiting the entire time, now into Chronosphere on 3. But where's the damage? They don't have Babyknight here. Ace can't really jump in there and do damage, so instead he's just gonna wait for the end of it. Omni Slash comes through, doesn't do nearly enough damage, and now, okay, that's a big ultimate. Not a whole lot of physical damage, but it's actually blocking. But Ace, well, doesn't need that kind of help, or does he? He doesn't actually have his ultimate anymore. Oh, his Aegis anymore, but hey, bought enough time for Babyknight to finally join the party. This is a bit of a weird fight, but once again, none of Imperial. Tower, no epicenter either. For a little bit longer, another minute. He's based on Imperial, especially if they can keep getting more kills. Nice little lasso, it's on Babyknight. You're not gonna kill him anytime soon. Ace though, he's on a dominating spree, Babyknight. Well, you still need division if you want to get the right things done, so that's kind of the one caveat of the Hurricane Pike, but they really care. Slow down J4, a couple of crits, and I wouldn't be too surprised if they call GG sooner rather than later. Or they're being healed up, or just both really. Now Epicenter coming in a second, Omni Slash available for Juggernaut. Okay, they're not gonna have Rubik though. Look at this. No other way to say it. That's gonna be the GG call sooner rather than later. Afoninje, well, it gets a lasso, but what's gonna do with that Epicenter? An okay amount of damage here, but no one else able to follow up on Rise. Omni Slash comes through, bounces to the heroes inside the Chronosphere, which are not low enough to do anything with it. A couple of extra kills, GG is called, but yeah, Imperial. 6